Good morning. It is around 9 a.m. and we are here at Middle Fork. Today we are going to be hiking the Pratt River Middle Fork Trail. And today with me I have two corgis in the raincoats, Willow in her raincoat, and Mary also in a raincoat. And we are going to be exploring today. It is raining, but we're hoping that that will clear off. We're probably not going to get any of the mountain views of the area, but we are here to see the river and the moss. So it doesn't really matter. This is going to be a beautiful riverside trail, not much gain, and we're basically going to hike until we are at a good turnaround point and then start heading back. So don't know how many miles we're going to be doing. It's going to be a beautiful trail though. Let's get going. So one of the reasons we came on this trail is because it has just these carpets of so much moss on the sides of the rocks along the trail. There's like dozens of different species. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. That we've seen on trail. It is the day after the first day of spring, so spring is coming to the mountains. Man, so far the trail has been delivering 1000% on the moss. Absolutely gorgeous. And the rain hasn't let up, but it doesn't matter because this is a beautiful trail regardless. waterfall back there that we just crossed. That was a complete surprise. A lot more people on this trail, they take the Middle Fork Trail as opposed to the Pratt River Trail, so there's not a ton of like really good documentation of this trail, so it's kind of more of a surprise about what you'll find, and I haven't seen anybody post pictures of that on any trip reports or anything, so really pretty to come up on that. Not even a mile in, it's already beautiful. So we've hit this blowdown, and rather than do the muddy, slippery scramble to get around it, especially with the puppies, we're gonna turn around and go back down the length we've done on the Pratt River Trail, and then go down the Middle Fork River Trail to add some mileage and to see what is down that way, because these are all the same trail going along the same river, just one goes one way, one goes the other. But yeah, still some blowdowns and stuff from the winter. It's still really basically winter in the mountains, even though it's technically spring. It's a little peekaboo view of the mountains. Some of them are coming out. You can see there's still plenty of snow up there, but that'll melt out over the next few months. We finished our leg on the Pratt River Trail, and now we're going to be going the other way along the Middle Fork Trail. So at first when we came to this sign, we went that way, and now we're going to go that way. And this trail is going to follow the river a little bit more closely, and we're just going to see where this leads. Some of the clouds are also burning off, and we're kind of getting a view of some of the mountains. So yeah, let's see. I believe that mountain there is Mount Garfield. I will have to check the map and I'll correct it, but nice view of the mountain. And here is where two of the parts of the two forks of the Snoqualmie River are coming together. Oh geez, that's an entire clump of trees that is in the middle of the river. So, man, the winter flooding was pretty insane. We made it back. We had to cut the Middle Fork section of the trail short because there was another massive blowdown that there was no way we were getting over with the dogs. But on our way out, we are going to go to a viewpoint to see one of the waterfalls coming down one of the mountains because it has started to clear up and we're getting some views. And then if we're feeling like it, we may add on the Oxbow loop trail, which is a short little loop trail further back down the Middle Fork road that takes you along the river again, to just extend our time out here because it's quite beautiful on Middle Fork. But yeah, first the waterfall view. So you can see the waterfall coming off the face of this mountain here. This is either Preacher Mountain or Russian Butte. It's one of those two. The beautiful river again. It is early enough that we did decide that we are going to do the Oxbow Loop Trail. It's a little further back down the Middle Fork River Road, and it's a 1.8-mile loop with basically no elevation gain that takes you on this pretty little loop around by the river, and we'll get some views of the mountains because it is actually starting to burn off here. Listen to all these birds. I think the birds are excited it's done raining too. There's just so many, just all talking at once. This trail has a completely different kind of moss. Look at these just clumps of mosses all over these trees. That's gonna be like inches of moss. Oh wow, look up. Man, this is like, these trees are just so covered in moss. This is very much like the Hall of Mosses in the rainforest. Look. Man, if you can't make it out to the Olympic Peninsula to see the rainforest, this is a pretty close second, I'd say. So much moss. Also, this trail is like just this beautifully graded gravel. Really easy, really nice. But wow, this is a lot of moss hanging off these trees. So the trail has come along this, and it's come around, and now we've looped back here. We've got another lovely bench viewpoint, so we've been just going around this little U-shaped pond. Very nice. So we've seen a lot of beautiful old growth trees along here, but this nurse stump is definitely the biggest. Sadly, it's obviously not really alive anymore, but it's making new trees. There you go. You have a human and an Aussie for scale. This thing is huge. It's so big. This must have been like I don't know how old this tree must have been. It must have been hundreds, if not even 1,000 years old when it died. We made it back, we finished the loop, and we're back in the car, and it took us under an hour to do the whole loop. We went counterclockwise, and it was really pretty. It follows this little pond, you have the sound of the river, and the trees are beautiful and mossy. And then Middle Fork also, that was really what we came for. We saw the beautiful moss, gorgeous blue river, and we did get some peekaboo mountain views. Things did clear up and it did stop raining. Mary, what did you think?
Yeah, both the trails were really pretty and they were unique.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think the Oxbow Loop, though, with the moss on the big leaf maple trees and stuff, it definitely has like Ho rainforest vibes for sure. And then we have very happy puppies in the back because they love their new raincoats and didn't get rained on. Yes. But yeah, anyway, a really fun adventure out here on Middle Fork. This is a really great road. There's so many trails. That Oxbow Loop was really easy too because it's like perfectly graded with gravel the whole way. Lots of cute little viewpoints. It's only 1.8 miles round trip, so it's a really good short little hike to add on to maybe something else you're doing out here for a first venture out into the area. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to follow more adventures on trail here in Washington. Thank you so much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trails today. Enjoy.